somebody stop me, stop me, stop me, oh, somebody stop me. And Lord, if I'm doing it wrong, then please stop me. Stop me. Stop me. Stop me. And Lord, if I'm doing it wrong, then please stop me.
This is the last opportunity to re-sign your players, or they'll become free agents. All combine stats, such as the 40-yard dash, are now available in scouting.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Falcons are now on the clock. The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Use your practice squad to develop younger players that could eventually contribute in games. Easily see how many players you need to cut this week. Here are some recommendations to get you started.
Low by. I
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Thursday night.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. First carry for Nick Chubb. Space to maneuver at the 40. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Now it's Ryan. Flushed out right. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he gets it down to the 32. A good
so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Looks like
the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Check, check. Got it. 280. Let it go.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Flush to his right. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
To throw is Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And a nice spin into some open field. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20. 10. For touchdown, Falcons. Nick Chubb, 75 yards. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter.
Ready. 25.
They begin this drive with Chubb. He finds an opening past the 40, and he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down.
Ready. 280.
A give. This is Chubb. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, as the defense rallies quickly after the nice move. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
21. Ready.
Here's Ryan. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And inside the 20 before he's brought. Getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Falcons will add on to their lead. So we just witnessed touchdown number 1. So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. They go play action here on first down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, 60. We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. Ryan now off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. From midfield now, here's Ryan. His throw incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one.
Incompletion, and to me, one thing's for
But you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
4 down. Sit down. Ready. Back 25. Let's go.
On third down, Ryan. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Matt Ryan connecting on his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Definitely worth taking in our deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. 2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And here now come the Falcons. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Ryan escaping the pressure right. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal forward pass, offense.
We knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
Ryan. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And a cut to the right and some open field here. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense. 3rd quarter. They have the ball here.
Let's go.
3rd quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Handoff comes to Chubb. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
From our vantage point, that was just one bad play by the offensive line in a series of really good ones tonight. But I know that they're going to be really tipped off. It's a lot like a baseball pitcher losing a no-hitter late in the game.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
To throw on third down, Ryan eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Cameron Jordan in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it'll be 4th down. And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So we're back in the The offense getting set following the call of that timeout. Here's Matt Bosher now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Dodges him through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now Ryan on first down. Flushed out right. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 54 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another first down run right there.
Drops it off for Chubb. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a 3-yard second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people...
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Falcons can... Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. First and 10, it's Ryan. Flush to his right. Room to run inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And this one will... So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. A run for Nick Chubb. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now, and all the playmakers are doing exactly what you expect. They're making plays, and right now, defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Yeah, they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Okay,
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They go with Chubb on second down. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Following the penalty, Chubb. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Nick Chubb already his second. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Chubb. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. The Falcons on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. Chubb on the counter. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the Falcons, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday.